guys, welcome to this video. This is my new backdrop. I hope you like it. One of the rare things I have with me materialistically that I really find comfort from. So it's going to be the backdrop for most of my videos now in the future. Some of you have already messaged me, and some of you might not have noticed that I posted a video earlier this morning on this channel regarding my future with Lush. And the video has been deleted. Now, the reason why the video has been deleted is that I have really thought on my thinking and my ideas in that video, and I sort of have already reached a conclusion about my future with Lush. And so this video is going to be a better representation of those thoughts. So I want to start by saying, and I will be repeating a number of things from my other video, that Lush has been more than just a company to me. Lush has been a tool for growth, for exploration, for expanding my life in so many ways. I cannot even tell you, and I should have done research on this before going on camera, I cannot even tell you how many years I have been involved in Lush in such an intense way. I don't need to justify how much money I've spent on Lush. I think I would be terrified if I knew. I think even more so the amount of hours, days, weeks, months, and definitely years of my life that I have dedicated to blogging, reviewing, filming, editing, talking about the company, goes without saying. To create a blog of any sort takes an awful lot of patience, of passion, of dedication, and dedicating yourself to a blog in which you try and keep yourself updated with reviews of products that are constantly coming out is perhaps a little bit more of an intense investment than, say, a blog on lifestyle choices. I don't know, I'm not comparing. But the amount of reviews and time and effort I've had to find when time at that moment in time wasn't really an option, did leave me, should I say, feeling at times very overwhelmed with pressures that only myself was putting on my own shoulders. Anyway, I digress. The point is that although I love Lush, and although I have loved every moment of writing, of videoing myself, of meeting people, of expanding my life and growing with the company, I have reached a stage in my life where I need to start making, I wouldn't say better decisions, but decisions that are going to better me in the long run. And I've reached a point in my life where, although I absolutely love Lush products, I love using them, I love the excitement, more importantly, I absolutely love the community that's been built around this company. Where I am going on a short-term basis, where I am going on a long-term basis, Lush and Lush blogging don't fit in with that whatsoever. It would be forced, and I'm not somebody to ever, I can't fake anything on camera. If I'm not happy by something, I'm not going to fake happiness. If I don't like something, I'm not going to fake that I like it just to please somebody else. Maybe other aspects of my life I struggle to do that, but when it comes to things like this, I am very honest and straight down the line. And it's got to a point in my life right now where I have bigger priorities in regarding my mental health, in regarding my financial situation, in regards to pretty much everything in my life. Interests, work, money, travel, you name it, it's a priority above Lush. And although an all or nothing approach isn't necessarily the healthiest way to do something. For me, when it came to Lush, I was all or nothing. And I don't think when it comes to Lush that I am able to step back and be complacent or be okay with not being able to give my all. Lush flourish and change all the time. Products are constantly coming out. Innovations are being released and shown and sent out across the world on a monthly basis. And if I was just blogging a lifestyle blog, I could be okay with a slower pace. But when it comes to this, it's not possible for me to buy all of the products. I can't buy any products right now. I have zero money. So I am relying on the company sending me certain products from the kindness of their heart, from the faith that they still have in me, and then indulging, using and trying to review those products that I've been sent. But it's got to a stage now where Lush are just bringing out far too much. I'm losing track. I'm not at all stressed by the fact that I have missed so many products that are sitting in the Liverpool store, so many products that are sitting in the Naked stores, so many products that are sitting in the Tokyo store. I'm not stressed by it anymore. I don't hold that attachment to most physical things. But I realise that I don't want to ever feel like I'm chasing, and I think Lush have reached a point where most people who want to follow Lush and what they bring out feel like they're almost chasing to keep up. And the reality is, and I don't need to justify it to anybody, but the reality is that when I sit down with my diary and I plan out things to benefit my healing, to benefit my mental health, to work towards my future goals, Lush doesn't come into it at all. I don't want to stop writing, but I want to write more for pleasure and without pressure. More creative writing. I don't have the time to sit in the evenings and edit pictures and edit videos and then have that passion to share descriptions and whatever else that goes alongside what I've always done. That time in the evenings, in my moments where I have that freedom, I want to work on healing myself. I want to work on, I've got books on connecting with my inner child. I want to meditate and evolve my practice. I want to practice yoga more to connect my body to myself and my mind. I want to self-soothe in many, many ways. I want to learn and educate myself on different things. I want to start planning for a very, very big shift and a very big change that will be taking place in my life next year. And while at times I might be able to squeeze Lush in, the reality is it's not a priority for me. Last night I was sitting in front of my computer editing a few reviews that I did weeks and weeks ago, and just didn't have the energy to sit there and transfer the pictures from my phone to my computer so I could publish them. And then this light bulb moment just went on when I just thought, I don't have to do this. And the reality is I don't want to do this. Even if I'm laying on my bed doing nothing, even if I am laying on the floor on my acupuncture mat, meditating, that's my choice. And when I choose to sit in front of a computer and blog about products that I don't necessarily always feel connected to enough to write that review honestly, I realise that I don't have to do it, and I don't want to do it anymore. Now this is a really big step for me, and I've really thought about this carefully before publishing this video, because last night's video that I published did come across as a bit more emotive. It was 3:30 in the morning. I was tired. This is a massive step for me, and it's going to be a very, very strange, very intense shift because I can't remember a time when Lush weren't one of the main focuses in my life. My best friends, the people I spend my time with, I met through Lush, through the community. I see a product and I take it into the bathroom, and before I get to use that product, I take a million pictures. And to use a product, as silly as it sounds, without taking any pictures, is going to be a huge shift of my mind, because I naturally gravitate towards a habit I've done for years and years and years. I am eternally grateful. Eternally. I can't even express in words how grateful I am that the people in the Lush community and within Lush themselves have so much faith and have had so much faith in me. I still cannot and will never digest when somebody tells me that it was my videos or my blog or my Instagram that helped them to get through chemotherapy, that helped them to get through some disease that almost killed them, that helped them through a divorce or a breakup, that helped them through the loss of a family member. I will never understand the power that my video or videos or pictures or writing has managed to have over some people in those times of great need. And I am truly, unbelievably grateful for that. I am unbelievably grateful for the people within the company that still hold that faith for me or towards me, that still message me, that still send me products, that still reach out and speak to me. Some of the people within the company that have even supported me and donated to my cause to help me with my therapy. I will never ever forget that. That is a part of me, that's a part of my heart that I will keep with me forever. A part that I'm proud of, so proud of. But big things are happening in my life right now, big shifts that I want to naturally move with. And as negative as it sounds, I need to start getting rid of things that aren't serving me in the long run. Somebody told me recently, and reiterated to me many times, that they say, whoever they are, that you shouldn't really talk about big things that you want to achieve in the future, because something about vocalizing or sharing them can often mean that they don't happen. I don't really know the ins and outs of that, whether it's a spiritual, scientific thing, I don't know where that stems from. But at the moment, you can probably tell I'm being quite mysterious in terms of talking to you about my future plans. But all I want to say is that my future plans are very, very different to where I am right now. What I will say is that within a year, within the next 12 months, I will no longer be residing in England. Within the next 12 months, I will no longer be a teacher. Within the next 12 months, I will be stepping away from being a consumer of physical products and most other forms of consumerism that is possible. I am stripping myself back to the absolute basic, natural way of life. And I will talk to you all more about this later on if I feel that social media is still going to be a part of my life, which is another big thing that I will have to think about in the future. But 15 minutes almost into the video, I want to address something I said in my other video if you were one of the 1,000 people that watched it this morning. I opened up the option of either passing my blog onto third parties to take over from me, or just to leave it as it is, out there into the world, never to be edited or improved or updated again, but just out there as a reference point. And I was umming and ahhing about what to do with my Instagram account, what to do with my YouTube account. And the reason why I deleted that video is I sort of reached the conclusion myself today. So my previous video is almost irrelevant. So here is what I'm going to do. My blog as it is my baby. I'm a little bit too attached to it. I need to learn to detach myself from that blog. My blog will stay as it is. That's my blog. I've grown that from nothing, from a seed, to where it is today. And I feel that to hand that over to other people, no matter how amazing they are, no matter what their great intentions are, it's not what I want to do. It's my child. I've nurtured and grown and developed and changed and improved upon this little project. It's my growth, it's my journey. So why would I give my journey to somebody else? So to anybody who's reached out to me, who's expressed the idea that they would like to send me a review, who has sent me a review, I really, really hope that I haven't wasted anybody's time. This is not something that I thought was going to happen. This is a natural, organic thought that has come to me. But allthingslushuk.blogspot.com from the 1st of November will be no more. I will post a goodbye message on there, which will remain the last post, most likely, because never say never, but most likely that will ever be on that blog. And that blog can be used as a definitive source for anyone who needs it, for retro items, for learning things about Lush. But it will not be updated again. My YouTube account that you're watching this on right now will go through a change in name and a shuffle of videos. So my Lush videos will remain, but my account will change. It will no longer be known as Allthingslushuk. It will go down the path more of my other Instagram account. And here's where at the moment I stand with Lush. I would like to continue at the moment to be involved in Lush, but without feeling like I'm stretching myself or doing something that doesn't serve me. So what I will be doing is I will just be posting videos about products or my experiences or any hauls that the company are able to send me. I will be doing all of my Lush blogging through this channel, alongside everything else I'm involved in that isn't Lush. So this channel will not exclusively be about Lush anymore. The reason why I've decided not to start a new channel is simply because there will be moments when I post about Lush, and those people that are interested in seeing it, that have followed me from the start or have followed me at any point in my journey and want to see and are interested in those videos, if I was to start a new YouTube account, I would then need to promote that so these people were able to see it. If I leave my account as it is, if you don't like my content, if you see that I'm stepping away from Lush and don't like it, you can unsubscribe. But those who would like to see my Lush content, the option's still there. Those who are interested in my non-Lush content, it's also going to be there for you to see. So my YouTube platform will be renamed, retweaked, old videos gotten rid of, and it will be a platform for a little bit of Lush and lots of other things as well, at the moment, while I still want to be connected to social media in some extent. The only thing I'm umming and ahhing about is my Instagram account. There's a lot of people within the Instagram community, within the Lush community, that I communicate with about things other than Lush. And while I've opened up a second Instagram account, and lots of you guys have followed me on there, lots of you, I think, have missed content, have missed things because you've missed those links to my other account, or you don't want to follow a second account, whatever it may be. At the moment, what I think I will do is Allthingslushuk, the Instagram account, is also going to change to match the content of my YouTube account. Its name will change. I will no longer be known as Allthingslushuk. It would all be linked to my mental health journey, my spiritual journey, fitness, veganism, some Lush, and other things. Again, people who subscribe to my Instagram and are not interested in anything else, they have the option of unsubscribing. And I do predict I will lose a lot of followers for that reason, and that's fine. But I know lots of you have been interested and do appear interested in other aspects of my life, and while the community is still there and I still have those links for many people that I talk to, subscribe to, etc., I really would still like to communicate on that platform at this moment in time. So I've been really careful not to get emotional about this video, or throughout this video, because it's a very big shift. And while not as challenging as other things that are going on in my life, it is a very tough decision to make, and it will take a lot of adjustment to me to actually be able to step back, to go and have a bath with a product I've not reviewed before and not to take pictures. That's not to say I'll never talk about Lush products on this channel, this YouTube, my Instagram, of course I will. I would like to think that Lush would still continue sending me some things. I know there are lots of actual sort of famous YouTubers and bloggers who get sent Lush things and don't really talk about Lush any other time. So I hope that Lush still value me enough that they will send me items so I can enjoy, because I love the company and I love the products. It's not the products that are stopping me doing this, it's my feeling like I need to do other things to improve on myself. And I just hope that lots of you will stick around, or lots of you are interested in seeing my journey, because I hope to be able to look back on 9 months and see how incredible I've become, more so than now. I know I'm incredible now, but how much more so my life will become incredible within the next 9 months. And the things that I'm going to do, the places I'm going to, the experiences that I can't even talk to you about right now. I hope that at least some of you will watch this to be inspired by various things that are going on in my life that I feel that I can reach out and help people with, just like they have helped me with recently, with funding me, with sending messages, with being supportive, all of these things. So this is the actual official, the end of All Things Lush UK. From the 1st of November, no other reason than it's the first day of a new month, this account and my Instagram account will be changing names, will be going in a different direction. If you unsubscribe, if you unfollow, I will not be offended. From the 1st of November, there'll be a goodbye message on my blog, and then my blog is just there for reference if you need it. And I'm not worried by stepping away. There are so many incredible Lush bloggers out there who take better pictures than me, who write better reviews than me, who have more enthusiasm, who have more time, who have more creativity. So the community is alive with old school Lushies, new excitable Lushies, and I feel super proud to have been part of this movement. And I'm not gone forever just yet, but in terms of reviewing Lush, I will not be reviewing Lush to the extent that I have anymore. I might post random videos on Lush, but I'll be doing lots of non-Lush things as well. So a big thank you to everybody out there who has given me anything over the years, whether it's a hug, a word of thanks, a shout out, a follow, a subscribe, sending me drawn pictures that I have over there I can't even show you, sending me things they've made and crafted that I still have in my boxes and in my bags and on me. Every tiny bit of support, every time of anything that you have given me throughout my time within this community will stay with me and has shaped me into the person I am, and makes me incredibly grateful that this is so hard, because I will miss everything that I've done, and I will miss you all so much. But I finally need to open that new chapter and start working on what I'm going to do, where I'm going to go, what I'm going to become. And I do hope that many of you will stick around, even out of curiosity, to see my next big plans. And in exactly 12 months' time, where I'll be, what I'll be doing, what sort of person I would have become. Wow. I hope you can follow me on that journey, and I hope that I inspire you in some way. I love you all. I love you so much. I really do. It's not an empty gesture at all. I love you so much. I won't take any offence if you unsubscribe, unfollow me. That's fair enough. At the end of the day, it's just a bath bomb. It's just Lush, as people say. Many of you, it's just Lush, and that's fine. But a new chapter is starting in a matter of days for me. And I can't say I've got lots of exciting content coming up, but I hope the content coming up can actually benefit even one person in some small way. I love you. Take care. This is All Things Lush UK, aka Jen, whatever you've called me over the years. You don't have to tell me. This is me signing off for the last time as All Things Lush UK.